Chief Executive champion for the procurement assets, shared assets and capital work stream. What were the areas within that work stream where you feel that the sector could make the most productivity savings?
I think what we've discovered so far is it's not rocket science, that we're best to look at those areas where local government spends the most. And we know roughly 90% of the spend is in construction related activity, asset management type activity, corporate services, children's services and social care. So we're going to actually focus on those now for some of the big wins that we've got planned for.
Councillor Stay, you're involved in our work stream on moving barriers and burdens, working with colleagues in central government.
Indeed.
What are the biggest gains that you think local and central government could make in this area?
Well, for too long, central government has regarded local government as sort of rather an annoyance out there. And I think, I absolutely welcome this opportunity to start breaking down some of the inbuilt barriers of culture that we've had for a very long time. And this has been a fantastic opportunity of identifying those really big cultural silos that we've got. Talking to DWP about how we can do things more efficiently by sharing premises, which we're doing in central Bedfordshire, right through to talking to the Home Office about how they deal with the police. But the biggest win, I think, is going to be around how we can develop relationships with health.
Okay, Lord Smith, you've been championing our work stream on democratic leadership. What were the main areas of challenging development that you identified for members?
I think we want to make sure members have the skills that are required to cope with the unprecedented changes that are coming along. So I really want to make sure that democratic accountability is right at the heart of what we do. We want to make sure that they learn to work with partners, whether it's people who take over some of the functions that we run, as can we commission those right? Can we work with the other public sector organisations in our areas to make sure that what we're doing isn't simply cost-shunting things around? And basically we want to make sure that members are coping with the pressures that will come on them under these circumstances. So I quote my own authority where we're doing a library review, which is nice, we know what the target of saving is. But when it comes out and it'll be ex-library, then those people who award that in will be facing all of the public pressures, and we need to make sure that members can cope with them.
Councillor Porter, you've been our member champion for the shared services work stream. What are the main areas of productivity gains that you think councils can make by sharing services?
There's clearly two main issues. One's going to be the financial savings. The second one, and people shouldn't overlook it, is building in resilience to organisations. If we're going to have less resources, it's going to put some of our services at risk. And if we can share that risk across 2 or 3 councils with the shared management structure, for instance, that reduces the risk and probably should leave councils in a much better position to take good services forward, not just take services forward.